From the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development, this is Tennessee Workforce Weekly. Here now is Chris Cannon.
Hi everyone and welcome to Tennessee Workforce Weekly. October is National Disability Employment Awareness Month, and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee has a new program that connects people with disabilities with jobs in their communities. It's called Employment and Community First Choices. Naveh Eldar from Blue Cross Blue Shield joins us now to tell us more about this program. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Go over what Employment Community First is all about.
So it's actually the first of its kind in the nation, which we're really proud about and excited about. And it's the first time that an insurance company has overseen services for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And the focus of the program is really what it says, is to get individuals in the community linked into employment or just being a part of their community.
How do you connect the folks with disabilities in the community with these jobs and with these employers?
So we have a wide array of services, so we really want to meet them where they're at. But some of the things that we can provide are we can help individuals figure out what types of jobs they would like, what their skill sets are, give them supports while they're on the job. We can even help them figure out if they want to work or not, because a lot of individuals, you know, they don't know what work can look like.
Sure.
So they have a very limited view, and so we can have a service that goes in and literally shows them, based on their interests, what are jobs that you can do that connect to what you enjoy and what you're good at.
And what types of jobs and employers are we talking about here?
So we try to have a wide array of jobs as there are individuals, because all of us have different interests and all of us have different skill sets. And these individuals are absolutely no different. So we have people working in government offices and medical centers and hair salons and country clubs and bakeries. They're really all over the place.
So when you get out into the community, what types of reservations or concerns do you have to alleviate with these employers when they think about hiring someone with a disability?
You know, ones you would typically think about. One is, you know, can they actually do the job? I mean, we've been taught literally for thousands of years that this group of individuals can't work. And so we have to fight that misconception, because it is a huge misconception. So, you know, that they're not going to harm themselves or fall or, you know, all of these things that people tend to think about. And can they literally do the job, which they absolutely can.
And do you work with the employers to ease those fears? And if there is an issue on the job site, are you there to help out?
Yeah, so we have community partners that we work with, and they're more of the hands-on employers. And yes, they can go and they work with the employers. We actually have something called job coaching, where somebody can literally be on the job while they're learning it and can assist them to make sure everything is going well. And so they're a perfect bridge between you know, the employer and any kind of questions they have around their disability.
So how do you go about finding these employers, and if an employer is watching this and is interested, what should they do if they want to become part of the program?
So it's complicated in how we find the employer, because it's based on what the member likes. Okay. And so we spend time getting to know them, and we don't just ask, what kind of job do you like? We want to know, what are your interests in life?
So you talk to the member first, find out what they like, and then you go out and find the job.
Right, exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Right, because we'll stay in a job that we're happy at. That's everybody. So a lot of times people talk about turnover. Most turnover is because you're unhappy at your job. So we want to know what makes you happy. So I talked about this one gentleman that works at a country club, and perhaps he loves watching golf and tennis. And so they were like, oh, well, that would be a good fit for him. And so we really go first to the person that we serve, find out, learn about them, and then we connect them to an employer that they can contribute to.
Oh, great program. And are you seeing a lot of changes in people? Are you finding a lot of jobs for folks? How's the program working?
It's going really well. So the national average for individuals with a disability is about 13%. We just crossed our second year of the program, and we're at 21% of our members are working.
Great.
And believe it or not, some of the biggest changes we're seeing are with the individuals we serve and their families, because they've also been told that maybe they shouldn't work. And so we just have such a profound belief that every single one of them is capable of working.
This is an amazing program, and Blue Cross Blue Shield is really leading the way. Naveh, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And that's all the time we have for this edition of Tennessee Workforce Weekly. We really do appreciate you taking the time to watch. From all of us here at the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development, I'm Chris Cannon. We'll see you next Monday, online and on demand.